Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa Ellen Arianis, T.E.A., and this is Tea Time Adventures on YouTube. Today we have an Amazon haul. Now there's nothing extraordinary or spectacular about it. One interesting item, and the rest is the basic stuff that I need on a monthly, weekly basis. But I thought I'd share. Now the first one I've already taken out of its box because it is a scale, and I'm going to cover my address here. So I've had this exact model before and it's just stopped working. So I double checked to make sure it didn't need batteries or if the batteries hadn't corroded in it. And it was just about time. I don't know how long I had it, maybe 7 years, but it just stopped working one day. I still think it was pretty good. This is about, I think, $20 on Amazon. So since this is the most extraordinary thing in this haul, such as it is, I will leave the link down below. But I do believe it was about $20. And it can handle plus sizes. So this is what, sorry for the ring light, what it looks like. The reading is obviously right here. You've got your up and down scales, your memory, and how to set everything. Let's see. Step on technology, quick response, 3.2-inch diagonal LCD display, high quality tempered glass, energy conserving shutoff, maximum weight is 440 pounds, batteries included, BMI gives your BMI body mass index, your daily calorie intake for personal profiles, and automatic user recognition. So I think that's pretty good overall. I'm really happy that it was such a good price. So I'm going to get that out of the way. And so yeah, it's called Smart Eat, CalPal Digital Bathroom Scale, model ESBS-52 by EatSmart Products. So again, I've had this one before. I like it a lot, and that's why I bought it again. So the next is the basic items of this happy Amazon box here. So first and foremost, the most important thing in here, 30 ounces of treatsies for Dara. I mean, that's number one, right? She's far more important than I am. So we've got Temptations Tasty Chicken Flavor. There's super size of 30 ounces in a Stay Fresh pack. I don't trust this because I've seen ants get into this type of pack before, but they used to come in this with a screw-on lid. Same 30 ounces, but this has a screw-on lid, so I think it keeps it fresher. So I clean it out in between, so you not that much left, and dump those into here. And that way I can keep it at my bedside. Both my guy and I know where they are, so does she, and she begs for treatsies even when I'm not here, so she's got him wrapped around her little paw. So, treatsies for Dara. Now, treatsies for Teresa to stay on point with any sort of diet and keep it low carb. We have Blue Diamond almonds on the go, lightly salted. So it's low sodium. It's only 100 calories per pack, and there are 32 packs in here. Now, I've been duped before that there's like a 16-pack box that sometimes is even more than the 32. So you do really have to look around on Amazon sometimes. So it's 100 calories per bag, 9 grams of fat. We've got 0 cholesterol, 25 milligrams of sodium. That is so tiny. Carbohydrates is 3, but there are 2 grams of dietary fiber. So it knocks that carbohydrate net rate down to 1 carb. There's 1 sugar. I think that's just the natural sugars that are in almonds. And there's 4 grams of protein, a smidgen of iron, 30% vitamin E, calcium is at 4%, potassium, 120 milligrams, 2%, even magnesium, which is 45 milligrams at 10%, and that's the happy making vitamin. So I've got those as well to take to work for me to try and keep me away from the vending machines. Now, the next item that I have is Neutrogena fragrance-free makeup remover ultra soft cleansing towelettes, and they are super soft. They're saturated enough without being drippy, and they take off all of my makeup. Now I just do eyes and lips, but they take it off and they leave my face refreshed. Now currently I have in a bag next to me Refreshments cleaning wipes. I do not like these at all, and now that I have these in my hands, these are going to get decluttered. I've used maybe a third of the bag. They smell like Play-Doh that's gone bad. I kid you not. It doesn't smell like citrus, not to me. Yeah, even through another bag, a Ziploc bag, it still smells like rotten Play-Doh. So these are going to get decluttered, and that's probably another upcoming video. But I highly recommend them. They might be a little bit pricier than some of the other ones out there. I've tried the Dollar Tree ones, and those are good too. I've tried, I think, Peel, which I was not happy with, even though I love all of their masks. So definitely Neutrogena is, I think, a better grade, super soft, saturated just enough to take all your makeup off. So there's that. Now, I saw these, and despite the fact that I don't have a cold, and in fact I haven't had any cold since the pandemic began, and I'm vaccinated up to my eyeballs with pneumonia, COVID, flu, you name it, and even when I started work I got, I think, the whooping cough and whatever, if it's whooping cough and measles, it's a 3-in-1 vaccine. I even got that when I started to work almost 6 years ago. But Ricola Throat Balm soothes and protects, and this is caramel flavor with a liquid center. Now I've seen the honey ones, but I try to find cough drops or throat lozenges that do not have eucalyptus or menthol in them. If I want something that's going to help with a sore throat, then I'll use something stronger. But I really, really do not like eucalyptus or menthol. So first ingredients is caramel sugar syrup, cocoa butter emulsifiers, which is sunflower, extracts of bee balm, Ricola herb mixture of horehound, hyssop, lemon balm, linden flowers, mallow, peppermint, sage, thyme, wild thyme, and rubiose. There's also glucose, fructose, syrup, honey, blah, blah, blah in here, but caramel. That's amazing. Rather than the usual, cherry, lemon, honey, and it all has that eucalyptus menthol background. So yeah, so there is, how many in here? 34 wrap drops. So I'm prepared when I need it. Don't need it right now, but if I do, even if it's just scratchy throat from allergies coming up, we've got a lot of, it's still blooming here in California because of the rain. Everything's green. In the middle of winter, everything's green. And in fact, we are awaiting the next 1 to 2 storms to hit over the next week and a half. So just in case. Now the next thing, I had seen something else. I think in Costco there was Kinder's brand of seasoning, and the mix didn't really thrill me, but I saw somewhere else on YouTube, and not amongst my usual channels, a onion butter seasoning. And I found it on Amazon, Kinder's caramelized onion butter seasoning. Now, of course, it is going to be salty. It says it has 0 calories, 340 servings per container. Sodium is 170, no carbohydrates, no protein, no fat. First ingredient is sea salt, dehydrated onion, cane sugar, dextrose, maltodextrin, toasted onion, rice concentrate, yeast extract, parsley, citric acid, sunflower oil, turmeric, a natural flavor. Flavor is natural butter flavor, which is butter, buttermilk powder, and salt again. So there's sea salt and then there's salt. So it smells absolutely wonderful. I've sprinkled a little bit on broccoli and mixed it in, and I don't know if you can see that there, but it's got a very yummy. Can you imagine this sprinkled on top of popcorn? Yes, oh yes. So it comes in a big container, which is going to last forever. But it is a premium quality seasoning, MSG free, USDA certified as organic, if that's important to any of you. Kinder's brand, 1946 it was founded. Award-winning flavor over 70 years. Recipes and grilling tips. You can scan the little code, which I don't know if you can or can't from there, but it's at Instagram. It's at Kinder's Flavors. That's plural, Kinder's Flavors on Instagram. So how about that? That's kind of cool. We've got the usual Nose Drops because I'm always stuffy and I usually go through 1 or 2 of these a month. I've been doing this since I'm a kid, so who knows if something down the line will, be growing in my nasal cavities or my brain, but right now I do what I have to do to breathe easy at night. So, now, the next 3 things are actually diabetic in nature. I use what's called the Freestyle Libre 14-day sensor, and then I wave a little monitor over it and get a beep, and it tells me what my glucose level is because it's got a little prong, maybe about a 1/4 of an inch into my skin. I don't feel it at this point, but I stopped it last year because it was a pain in the patootie, because I'd just put my bra on wrong, or I'd have a coat on or something, or I'd just accidentally brush against a wall and the stupid thing would fall off. I didn't think the adhesive was adhering to my skin as it should, and I didn't want to get a skin tack little pad to make it stick more, because then it would be ripping it off at the end of the 14 weeks. So I decided to try a couple of different things. Now, this is Tegaderm film. These are clear dressings, we call it. Now, we buy these at work too, but I can't buy them from work for a better price, but I think I found a pretty good price on Costco, Amazon. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's got an outer paper layer that comes off. So maybe if you can see that a little better. And it's just clear, and it sticks on you. Now, that's a little bit too big to make sure that a sensor that's a little bit bigger than a 1/4 and smaller than a 50-cent piece, that's a little bit too much, but if I really want to make it stick, I can use that. Or there is one specifically made for the Freestyle Libre number 2. There's a different one that will fit both Freestyle Libre 3 and Freestyle Libre 2. Now, this is a Johnson & Johnson / Abbott Labs sensor. And let's see if I can pull one out. Again, these are little dressings that are supposed to go over the sensor. And I don't know, again, if you can see that. Nope. There's a little circle in between that does not have the adhesive on it. Is that any better? See, there you can see just a little bit, that circle that does not have the adhesive on it. You put it over that, take the little paper off carefully, and then smooth the adhesive all the way around it. And that's what's on right now. But after 1 week, it is curling up, so hopefully it'll stay in place, because these things are almost $20 a pop. So it costs me about $40 a month with my insurance to get these with prescription. And again, along the diabetic line is to make sure that I have little lancets, or no, these are the testing strips, blood glucose test strips that go to the Freestyle Libre. I don't know. They're little test strips that you stick this part in the little tester, the monitor, and then you prick your finger and put blood on this end, and it reads it and tells you what your glucose level is. And it's for the Freestyle Libre 2 14-day monitor, and it's got a built-in meter with it. So again, diabetic supplies. I'm diabetic. I'm trying to do better. Weekends are a little difficult, I'll give you that. But that's it. That's my Amazon order. And as the saying goes on the side, which one's to say? Couldn't wait to meet you. That's cute. So now I can put all this stuff away so it's not cluttering up the front room. So that is it. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for my little unboxing of my Amazon haul. Again, pretty much normal stuff. Like I said, there was some things that are just little finds that I saw something on YouTube mentioning not this brand but something else, and then I went to Amazon and started doing research and said, bet that smells great. So it can go on, it can go on any meats, it can go on vegetables, it can go on popcorn, whatever you want to. Shake it, shake it, shake it on there. Shake it like a Polaroid. Not really, but you know what I mean. Anyway, that's it, everyone. Thank you so much for visiting with me today. I truly do appreciate it. For those returning subscribers, I love you. I love you. I love you. For those that are newly subscribed, that maybe you saw me in somebody else's live, or I got shouted out or shared out, welcome aboard. I hope you take a wander through my playlists and see if there's anything of interest, and hopefully come back for more. And for those just driving through to check me out, I hope by the end of this video you will give me a thumbs up and that you will click subscribe and notify, because the motto of this channel is I'm erratic and sporadic with my uploads. I could disappear for a month and then do 5, 6 in a row, and then come back a week later and do 1, and yeah, so I'm not consistent like some of the other channels. What can I say? So please take good care of yourselves. Please take good care of each other. Stay warm, stay dry. Take care.